The humanistic approach to learning emphasizes the importance of personal growth, self-actualization, and the intrinsic motivation of the learner. Rooted in humanistic psychology, this approach views learners as active agents in their learning process, driven by their desires to fulfill their potential. Key figures in humanistic theory, such as Carl Rogers and Abraham Maslow, propose that learning is most effective when it aligns with the individual's needs, values, and goals. Unlike other learning approaches that focus on external factors, the humanistic approach emphasizes the learner's inner experience, focusing on emotional well-being, self-esteem, and personal development. At the heart of the humanistic approach is the idea that people are naturally motivated to learn and grow. According to Maslow's hierarchy of needs, individuals must first have their basic physiological and safety needs met before they can focus on higher-level needs, like self-esteem and self-actualization. Rogers, on the other hand, emphasized the importance of a supportive learning environment that nurtures the learner's autonomy, creativity, and personal expression. The humanistic approach also places a strong emphasis on the whole person, considering not only cognitive development, but also emotional, social, and moral growth. Learning is seen as a process of self-discovery, where individuals engage in activities that promote their personal values and aspirations. In the classroom, the humanistic approach encourages student-centered learning, where the teacher acts as a facilitator rather than a director of learning. Teachers using this approach create an environment that is open, empathetic, and non-judgmental, allowing students to express themselves freely and explore topics that resonate with their personal interests. Experiential learning, collaborative activities, and project-based learning are common methods used in humanistic education. Learners are encouraged to take responsibility for their own learning, set personal goals, and reflect on their experiences. This approach fosters a sense of ownership and intrinsic motivation as students engage in learning that is meaningful and aligned with their values. One of the key strengths of the humanistic approach is that it promotes a holistic view of the learner, considering not just academic achievement, but also emotional, social, and psychological development. This makes it highly effective in nurturing self-confidence, self-awareness, and interpersonal skills. The learner-centered nature of the approach encourages greater motivation, as students feel more invested in learning that aligns with their personal interests and goals. Additionally, by fostering a supportive and non-threatening learning environment, the humanistic approach helps reduce anxiety and stress, which can be barriers to learning. It also cultivates a sense of autonomy and responsibility, which are essential for lifelong learning. Despite its advantages, the humanistic approach has faced some criticisms. One criticism is that it can be difficult to implement in traditional educational settings, especially in large classrooms or with rigid curricula. The emphasis on personal growth and self-directed learning may not always meet the needs of students who require more structured guidance or specific academic content. Additionally, the humanistic approach may not always adequately prepare students for standardized testing or meet the expectations of more traditional educational systems. While the focus on emotional well-being is beneficial, some argue that it may overlook essential cognitive skills or practical knowledge that students need for future success. Nonetheless, the humanistic approach remains a powerful framework for fostering personal development and motivation in learners.